So guys, in today's video I got for you a collection overview of the BelRebel perfume brand that is based in the United Kingdom, and I fell in love with their range at Songs this year. So I really want to review for you all the fragrances. I have two of them in full size, so make sure to keep on watching for all the details they are coming up. And if you love to discover new brands, then definitely give this video a huge thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel right now. And once you're done with that, we can get started. Hello and welcome everyone to today's BelRebel perfume collection overview that I've been wanting to share with you for a while because I fell in love with this brand at first sniff. It was one of the biggest discovery of songs for me this year, and not only their fragrances are very creative and unusual, this brand really challenges the industry and they blend very unexpected materials together, so all the fragrances are quite twisted. And before we get started with them, I just want to mention a few words regarding their concept, because it is really eco-friendly and they pay attention how things are done. That's why their perfumes are cruelty-free and vegan. They are produced in small batches with 100% compostable packaging that is so bright and fun. So I definitely recommend you to visit their official website to learn more about, all behind the scenes, because this brand offers something very interesting to the perfume industry. And I want to begin with the fragrance that is probably the most exciting one, because it is called Bubblegum, and it comes in this nice pink pastel bottle that clearly inspired my look today, obviously together with this one that we'll look at in a second. But first, let's talk about Bubblegum. This fragrance is so much fun. In the opening, it is really sweet, fruity, and a little bit powdery. Has this childhood and very optimistic vibe. It is a little bit intense at first and has the sensation of blowing the bubblegum. Remember those pink ones from the childhood? I'm talking about them. So in the dry down, it actually calms down just a little bit and still captivates that playful energy from the opening, because you get the fruity bubblegum accord, but it is softened by cashmere and patchouli and vanilla. So just in case you're looking for an explosive, fruity, powdery, sweet, playful fragrance with niche vibe, I would definitely recommend it. And it also comes in this stunning bottle. I really like its color, and it is one of the funniest and most playful ones from the collection. But my number one just has to be Stunned, because I fell in love with it right at first sniff, because this fragrance is literally mind-blowing, because it captures so many different notes. Let's talk about them. So we have labdanum, geranium, and rose in the top, myrrh, vanilla, clove, cannabis, nutmeg, olibanum, carnation in the heart, with cedar, patchouli, vetiver, and musk in the base. So what this fragrance does, it really blends together deep resinous notes with the woody tones and sweet flowers. So I get more of bubblegum in here than in the actual bubblegum perfume. By the way, check out my nail design. Can you tell? I really like this color combo. But anyway, in here is such a beautiful mouth-watering, juicy sweetness that it actually reminds me of my most favorite Gourmand Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian, that you guys know I adore so much. And although the sweet nuance is similar in them, this fragrance goes in a completely different direction, because there is this myrrh and labdanum with clove, so it's spicy, warm, maybe even a little bit smoky. Some people noticed that effect. Even my boss entered the office once and asked if there is like the incense scent in the air, and at first I was confused, but then it made sense to me because I sprayed Stunned, and I get more of almost like sugary and juicy rose in there. But a lot of people notice this spiciness and these olibanum-ish myrrh notes. So I think it smells slightly different to everyone, and it has been my go-to night out fragrance because it brings me compliments, it's very attractive, and I love wearing it. It's like one of the most creative gourmands I've ever smelled. It is deep, but at the same time really addictive, and it's definitely a must try from this collection. But there are samples available on the website, so make sure to give all of them a try. You'll definitely find a favorite. I'll continue with the ones I have here, and this one is called Unrequited. So this is probably the prettiest aldehydic rose fragrance ever. In the opening, it is so clean and crisp. It's literally like freshly washed laundry that you sprayed with your favorite rose fragrance. So it smells really clean. And it's quite a cool fragrance because we have black pepper and saffron in there, which are spicy, cool, aromatic notes, and musk really helps it to dry down into something a bit more subtle and not, you know, as aldehydic and clean, although not soapy as it is in the opening. And I love to spray it on when I'm getting ready to go to work, just because it puts me in this very refreshing mood and just sets up the mood for the whole day. So I really enjoy to wear in the morning, and in case you love rose fragrances and you're looking for an aldehydic rose, you definitely need to check it out, because although aldehydes are so prominent in there, they don't make it smell old-fashioned as it often happens with this note. So definitely a love from me and a recommendation to you. But let's move on to another fragrance that I actually love to wear at work, and this one is called Born to Rubble. So it's like a powder bomb in a flacon, because we have a lot of powdery notes in there, and they give me the impression of putting on powder on my face with like this big puff. Remember from back in the days, like when you applied powder maybe not only on your face but the body, hair, like it has this very powerful powdery accord, and some flowers like almond blossom and lily of the valley, so they still stay in this, you know, powdery section, but just bring in a bit more of freshness. And in the dry down, it is actually a bit textural because of the musk, vanilla, and orris, which definitely add to the powderiness. And I would say that if you like powdery fragrances just like I do, and you're looking like for a full-on intense powdery fragrance, this is the one you definitely need to check out, because it's something very chic, and I like to wear it at work because it just smells feminine and expensive. But with that being said, let's move on to probably the funniest fragrance from this line, and I mean, like, it is called Air, and you might think that it smells like fresh air, but it does, however not in the opening, because you need to picture yourself standing in the winter outside at the barbecue, waiting for your barbecue to get ready. There is this beautiful smoked sausage note in there that comes from birch jar, and I adore it. So in the opening, you might be like, where is the air? But wait till the dry down, it really transforms, and I can describe you how fresh and really airy it does smell in the dry down. So it's like a wintry perfume, very atmospheric. I personally love to wear it in the evening because it really puts you in a very beautiful and romantic mood. So I find it's very modern, and it is fun and wearable to me personally. But talking about these rather smoky fragrances, there is another one in this collection that is called Rubble. So yet it is quite different from the rest of the line, because it is very peaceful and meditative and woody, because we have cedar wood in here, Palo Santo, and it brings in this meditative vibe, as well as sandalwood with sage. So this fragrance really does great if you're staying at home or it's windy and you go out, because it's like so peaceful and just really calms you down. So this is a nice one from the collection. It's probably the calmest one. But let's end this video on the sweetest note, because there is the fragrance called Peach Me, and I actually lost a sample of it. However, I still wore it a couple of times, and I remember it's like a very lactonic, peachy, fruity fragrance, because we have coconut, caramel, peach and whipped cream in there, so because of the vanilla and musk, it is also quite sweet and fruity, but there are also spicy notes, mango and cassis, so the fruitiness, the sweetness. It is really intense. It's like the fragrance for the days when you crave sweet, delicious fragrances. It's awesome for that. If you want to impress people with your perfume, it is quite unique. So I think it does great if you just want, you know, to make people ask, what are you wearing? And it's also a very positive one. And just in case you want to bring a bit more fun twist into your fragrance collection, give this brand a try. Let me know if you've ever heard of it. If not, what do you think about it? Will you pick up any samples? If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. And of course, if you enjoyed watching this video and learned about new brand, please give the video a huge thumbs up. They matter a lot, just like your subscription. And if you want to stay in touch, you can follow me on my social media. All the helpful information will be linked down below in the description box, so make sure to check it out. And thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun discovering this brand for myself. Their team is amazing, so just in case you would like me to continue talking about their fragrances, just let me know. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay here and smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.